Wala kasi tayong divorce sa Pilipinas, but even with Kasal, ang tanong, was Kiko married to PIA? No, she was married to another guy with last name Lim, and they had a son, Nicolo, and daughter Una, whom many of us knew this. PIA, huwag kang magpabiktima. Grabe ka. No one broke your marriage, dear. You were never married in the Philippines. PIA Magalona, hindi raw kasal kay Francis M. Dahil kasal daw ito sa ibang lalaki at may mga anak pa raw ito. Dating concert producer ng namayapang si Francis M. Ibinulgar si PIA Magalona. Ibinulgar ito ni ROBBY TARROZA matapos lumantad sa publiko ang babaeng di umanoy nakarelasyon at naanakan pa ni Francis Magalona na nagbenta ng jersey ni Francis M. kay Boss Toyo ng 500,000 nito lamang mga nakaraang araw. Mga pasabog na revelasyon sa isyong nagsanga-sanga na nga na yon tungkol sa relasyon nila PIA Magalona, Francis M. at ang babaeng lumantad na si Abegail Rait. Panoorin ang buong detalye. Nito lamang mga nakarang araw, gumimbal sa publiko nang lumantad nga si Abegail Rait kung saan ibinenta nito ang jersey at love letter na ibinigay daw sa kanya ng nakarelasyon niyang si namayapang Francis Magalona. Isiniwalat ni Abegail Rait kay Boss Toyo na siya namang bumili ng jersey ni Abegail Rait sa halagang 500,000 pesos na ang bata raw kasama niya ay ang anak nila ni Francis Magalona. Ayon pa kay Abegail, 15 years daw silang nanahimik ng kanyang anak at ngayon, nais na daw niyang ipaalam sa publiko na they exist at si Francis M. ang ama ng kanyang anak. Maraming nang babash ngayon kay Abegail at tinatawag itong homewrecker, kabit, naninira ng pamilya, na dapat daw nanahimik lang talaga ito dahil hindi naman daw siya ang tunay na asawa ni Francis M. at kung ano-ano pang mga masasakit na salita. Bagamat hindi naglabas ng pahayag o komento ang asawa ni Francis M. na si PIA Magalona tungkol dito, lumikha ng ingay sa social media ang paglalike ng anak ni PIA Magalona na si Frank sa isang post ng netizen kung saan tinawag na home wrecker si Abegail Rait. Tila ipinagtanggol naman ng dating concert producer ni Francis M. na si ROBBY TARROZA, si Abegail Rait at anak nitong si Francesca Magalona laban kay PIA. Ibinulgar ni ROBBY TARROZA si PIA Magalona na hindi daw ito ikinasal kay Francis M. Ayon pa kay ROBBY TARROZA, ang katunayan pa raw ay kasal daw si PIA sa ibang lalaki at may mga anak pa nga daw ito doon na sina Nicolo at Una. Ayon pa sa revelasyon ni ROBBY TARROZA na kanyang ibinahagi sa social media laban kay PIA Magalona, wala kasi tayong divorce sa Pilipinas. But, even with Kasal, ang tanong, was Kiko married to PIA? No! She was married to another guy with last name Lim. And they had a son, Nicolo, and daughter Una, who many of us knew this. PIA, huwag kang magpabiktima. Grabe ka. No one broke up your marriage, dear. You were never married in the Philippines. Okay, mga palangga na mga magaganda at pogi, here's my Francis Magalona story. I met Francis through Larry Scott, my album producer then, in 1992. We ran into Francis at a recording studio owned by Jose Marie Gonzalez, father of both Ana Margarita Gonzalez and Cristina Gonzalez Romualdez. Right away, Kiko, Francis, and I hit it off. He always went out of his way to say hi to me. A few years later, my ex and I started producing major concert in the Philippines and Japan. In 1999, if I'm not mistaken, we produced a concert tour for Kiko. Unfortunately, it wasn't a profitable tour and Kiko knew it. This is why he said to me, "Rob, part of the construction of my house in Cottonwood Heights subdivision in Antipolo was from you. I will always be grateful for your help." So life went on and we rarely saw each other. But when we did, super kwentuhan kami for hours. Francis loved me and showed it every time we got together. May utang na loob yun. Ayon pa kay Robby TARROZA, plano na raw talaga noon pa ni Francis Magalona na iwanan na si PIA dahil hindi na daw kaya ni Francis M. ang madalas na pag-aaway at bugbugan nila ni PIA dahil yung ugali daw ni PIA ay nakakasira daw ng ulo. May nakilala din daw si Francis M. na ibang babae na ibang-iba daw sa ugali ni PIA, kung saan nakarelasyon niya daw ito at nagkaanak nga sila. Ayon pa kay Robby TARROZA, so fast forward to 2007, if I'm not mistaken, I ran into Kiko in Makati. He looked so fresh and glowing. We talked a little about his case, then he invited me to go smoke cigars somewhere on Wilson in Green Hills. I don't smoke cigars, but I still went to have a few drinks with him. Francis then told me he was done with PIA and left her. He told me he couldn't take it anymore. All the fights and bugbugan nila. Yung ugali daw ni PIA nakakasira ng utak. He said he now has peace. A few months later, we met again, and he mentioned he was with another woman who is totally the opposite sa ugali ni PIA. He stressed, "Ang sarap pala ng ganitong real love, Robski." Yeah, he called me Robski. Pang-gangster ko yon. Francis and I kept in touch, and I vowed to keep everything between us. I never had the chance to meet this girl he loved so much. Maybe one day I will. Both her and Francis love child. Yes, love child, because she was conceived by real love. Francis wants the world to know about her, and I'm sure he does. So for all of you judgmental people that did not know the real story, Francis and PIA were already separated before he got into this amazing relationship. He deserved to experience real love at least once in his lifetime. I knew them both, PIA and Francis. I witnessed bloody fights between them, very destructive and dysfunctional. He told me he only stayed for the kids and wished he was free from that effing bait. Those were his words. I know Kiko is watching all this and he knows what he wants for his children, all his children. Diba mga kababayan ko? Heto nga ang pasabog na revelasyon ng dating concert producer ni Francis Magalona na si Robby TARROZA laban kay PIA Magalona. Ayon pa kay Robby TARROZA, pinaninindigan daw niya ang kanyang mga pasabog na revelasyon na ito laban kay PIA Magalona. Dagdag pa rito ni Robby, PIA never got an annulment from Lynn. Kasal sila sa Hong Kong but not acknowledged in Manila. Kaugnay ng pasabog na revelasyon na ito ni Robby TARROZA, wala pag inilalabas na pahayag o reaksyon tungkol dito sina PIA Magalona maging ang kanyang mga anak sa social media.